Crazy day at the coin shop. We got gold at all-time high in the spot market, folks. That is unusual for that to happen, right? Now, we're getting into new times, folks. Gold's going to go higher. I believe silver's going to go higher. We're going to let you know what's going on at the shop. I tell you I was probably going to make a third video today. Well, here you go. You get a bonus video for the day. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to keep you folks up to date of what's going on in the market. What's going on at the coin shop. What I am seeing. What I'm hearing. We got a lot to talk about. Let's just dive into it. Thank you for subscribing, by the way, if I haven't said that quite yet. It is a little after 5 p.m. here on the East Coast, folks. We have basically no gold left as reported this afternoon's video. We got gold coming in. We got a little bit of a 10th ounce gold left. We probably have about 3 10th ounce maples and 2 10th ounce American Silver Eagles. We got gold from around the world coming in tomorrow from the drop. I placed a pretty sizable order this week for gold for the shop. It's going to be a big bill, but we got some silver coming in as well. We are not going to respond to any emails tonight on gold at all. We're going to see exactly what comes in. Sometimes our orders don't get filled 100%. I don't think it's going to have a problem this time, but we just want to be on the safe side. So we sent an email out to our customers and saying we're not taking any overnight emails for gold. Please contact us after 11 a.m. tomorrow morning on gold. That is what we're doing, folks. We're going to take the silver orders tonight. We got silver. What's going on at the shop? It's just been very, very busy. Here's what I'm hearing. This is not financial advice, of course. People are scared of the stock market right now. People are pulling the money out of the stock market right now. They don't want CDs. They don't want bonds. They want physical silver and gold. That is what's going on right now. This is what I'm hearing from my customers, you know, from what they're seeing. These are some stackers have been stacking for a while. Had stocks. They're getting out of stocks completely. Some of them still own some stocks. Some of them are new customers. And we try to work with the new customers as well. And we explain to them, you know, what silver and gold is. Some of these people seem to have a good idea. Some of them I'm not so sure about. I'm just hoping a lot of these people don't make a mistake in buying too much at one time. You know, I'm very, you guys know how I am. I'm very cost average to stack. And one person came in, bought a monster box of American Silver Eagles. First time stacker. Folks, I think that's the wrong move to make. Buying that much at all one time on your first purchase. Even if you have the money or not. Or if you don't have the money, you can't get them, but you see my point. If you have the money, that is not what we should be doing. This person should have started out with at least half, in my opinion. Come back, wait to see what the market does the next day. We get a little bit of a dip. Yeah, it could go up too, folks. Again, you know, I didn't take care of that customer. Another associate did. And we just, after they walked out, we just shook our heads and like, oh, we just hope they're making the right choice. We're trying to explain to everybody we can. Some people you can explain stuff to. Others just, you know, heard too many YouTube videos maybe saying silver's going to go to the moon, gold's going to go to the moon. Look, again, I don't know where prices are going to go. I'm still cost averaging. So gold, all-time high in spot, was $3,192.30 at closing time. That's spot, not futures, folks. Just want to bring that to your attention. The futures are not that far off from where spot is. Actually, spot is more than future silver right now. You don't see that all the time, but when you get troubled in the market, you start to see some of this, you know, 30-40 cent price difference on that as well. So we are still going with the futures prices at the shop. The reason why we do that, we don't have to add a lot of premiums on top of it. You know, we try to keep our prices lower. We are a little bit high in some coin shops there at spot, and we are more expensive than some other coin shops in the area. How we do business. We tend to use the futures market more. And some things we just do, I'll explain in a minute. On these 1 ounce germanium mint bars. God came in. You guys normally see, I normally have this behind the pinback sign. I got 2 boxes of these. You see 10 of them out there. There's another 10 in this box right here. There's 20 ounces in each box. I got another one on an off-site location. Guy comes in today. Had 6 boxes of them. Test out fine. They're all wrapped up. You can't tell they're wrapped. They're in cellophane though. They are wrapped up. They got the little logo on the back. Well, maybe you can tell they're wrapped up a little bit. But they do have shrink wrap on them. So my offer to the guy was just, look man, I'm going to give you, as best as a deal I'm going to be able to give you on these. I'll give you $2 over spot. And he was surprised at that offer. He said, you're going to give me that much? I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm going to put a stick on them. I'm not going to sell them individually. I'm going to sell them by the lot of 20. I said, I'm going to blow them out for $34 over spot. Let me correct that. We're going to go $4 over spot, which makes them about $34 or so right now. Per an ounce. Not $34 over spot. Paid $2 over spot. We paid about 32 bucks, folks. We're going to sell them for 34. We're going to make some fast money on those. So he was very, very happy on the deal. I go price them, put them in the queue, put them in the register. They weren't out there maybe 40, 45 minutes. They were gone. But 3 different customers all wanted 2 boxes. They were going to be a price set. That's not something that was something that we were not going to change the prices on. It's going to be set in stone. This is what we bought them for. This is what we can sell them to regardless of the silver price. We do that sometimes, folks, to move stuff. It's not something we see every day in the shop. Germanium 1 ounce bars. And they're small. They look like little beans. I mean, they are small. They are 1 ounce of silver as well. They are very, very small, but they're compact. You know, when I got mine, I can't remember. I got it from one of the online bullion dealers off of eBay. And I actually got a pretty good gosh darn buy on them. And luckily for me, I didn't have to pay the sales tax that was over the $500 threshold. They're worth a lot more now than I bought them, folks. This is what I mean about cost averaging to your stack. Buy a little bit name brand stuff. It's okay once in a while. Buy a little bit of the higher cost silver. Buy the lower cost silver. I got people that do just like me. Buy a little bit of everything. You know, some people are like, I want the cheapest, which is fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're new to stacking. I wouldn't suggest to anybody out there who's new to stacking to buy the premium stuff. Absolutely not. Again, not financial advice, of course. But once you start getting your stack built up and you see these dips, maybe you can splurge on a box or 2 of different type of items that have a brand name to it. At the end of the day, folks, silver is silver regardless. Regardless, you see kookaburras on your screen, you see a couple Chinese pandas on your screen, you see, oh, you probably can't see it, but you see some Franklin hats behind the pinback sign. You know, some of the better Franklins I do own. But, you know, I get a little bit of everything. I try to get a little bit of everything. And that's how I tend to stack. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks.com, folks. They're a wonderful, wonderful company. You guys have sent me emails how happy you guys are, the ones who have ordered from Pinbacks already. You guys told me many times, Michael O'Brien, are the nicest guys you have ever met. That they take their time, they're helpful. They're going to tell you the cost average too, folks. They're going to be honest with you. Just let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. No, I don't make a commission off any of the sales. I get a flat fee every single month, folks. I'll guarantee you this one thing on this channel. I'm never going to take a sponsorship where I make a commission off your sale. Will not do it. You're not going to see me sell teddy bears, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats, backpacks, whatever else they try to sell. No. If you want to send in for a coffee cup, you want to put Coin Shop Chris, king of 90% silver, go make your own cup. You have my full permission to do that. King of Junk Silver, you want to call me? That's fine. I am the king of Junk Silver if you want to call me that. You want to call me Crazy Coin Shop Chris? Call me Crazy Coin Shop Chris. I don't care. But I'm not going to sell you anything that, for one, I'm not going to buy myself. Two, I'm going to make a commission off your sale. Because I'm not about all that. I'm about education on this channel. And I get people out there don't have the funds to keep buying silver. Buy gold. Gold is getting very pricey for a lot of us out there. I get it. You know, people that used to buy gold from us are starting to get into getting more silver right now because they said we just wait till the ratio drops and turn it in. Turn the silver in for gold. I think that's a great move. Talking about the ratios now. People keep asking me, Coin Shop Chris, is it a good idea to trade gold for silver? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love silver too much. So I'm a little biased here. I'm going to be truthfully honest with you. I'm a little biased when it comes to that question. Because I don't own physical gold. I own some gold backs. But I don't own physical gold coins. If I did own gold coins, I could not answer you if I would do it or not. But looking at the ratio from gold to silver now may not be a bad play. I'll leave it as that. Alright? You're going to do your own due diligence when it comes to that. Here's what I don't like about trades for one to the another, especially from gold to silver right now. Keep in mind, you take this to a coin shop. Coin shop's going to give you XYZ for your gold. They're going to make money off the back end of that as well. They're going to hand you cash maybe. That's just how we would do it at the shop. We're going to hand you physical cash. We know you're going to take that cash to get silver. Well, we're not going to reduce all the silver prices. You want to buy silver now. Instead of getting that 102 ratio, you might get 94, 95, depending on what you're getting. You might get a little bit less. It all depends exactly what you're interested in for the silver products, of course. So you're going to take a loss at both ends, and it's going to work out to be right about 94, 95-ish, maybe 90, maybe even 93-ish ounces. And you might add a little bit of junk silver to wipe off the extra, you know, because you can't get up to another 4 ounce. Just keep that in mind when you're trading, folks. People ask me, Chris, when are you going to trade silver for gold? I might never do it, folks. If we get to a ratio of 30 to 1, where you take 30 ounces of silver and get an ounce of gold, 40 to 1, I'm going to consider it. I'm keeping my options open as well. But it's going to be very hard for me to give up my silver because I don't see myself, me personally, I can't talk about anybody else out there. Me personally, the way I spend money is not a lot all at one time. I don't see me getting a new house. I don't see myself getting a new car anytime soon. I'm not seeing myself making any big purchases anytime soon. Would that change? Yeah, eventually you're going to need another car. Is that going to change 3-4 years down the road? Yeah, maybe. my mindset will change on that. But you know, just do your own due diligence if you want to trade. I mean, with this gold to silver ratio, from gold to silver, yeah, it's not a bad trade, because I do think silver is so undervalued still. But still, some coin shops will let you do the 102 ounces. They may need the gold. We have done that before too at the shop that I work at, folks, because we need the gold. If someone did that today and said, I got a gold maple today and I knew I only had to buy it for it, we would probably have done it for an even trade. Been no questions asked. You know, been no questions asked, depending on what type of silver. They might have taken maybe 99 ounces of silver. Make a little bit of money. So just keep that all in mind when you are trading, because I'm getting a lot of questions about that on the channel, and I don't want to mislead anybody. That's what I don't want to do on this channel, is mislead anybody out there, because everybody is so different. And if you start giving one answer to one person, another person's going to say, you know, it's going to think I'm saying the same thing for them. It's based on yourself. It's what you're thinking at the time, what your mindset is. I hope people understand that, because I really don't want to give bad opinions, bad advice, or nothing like that. And my channel is not about giving advice. My channel is about giving the facts. If you folks have any questions for me, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you. Please give me at least 48 hours if I don't get back to you. And if I don't get back to you within 48 hours, please send me another email as a second attempt. I'm very busy right now, folks. It's going to take me a little bit extra time to get back to the emails. I apologize for that. I'm only doing my third video for the day. I thank you for watching my videos. If you're not like, share, or subscribe, please do so. The thumbs up really helps, folks, to get the information out. That little thumbs up, that really does help me to get the word out. Sharing, you can make that extra step and share the video out. That helps as well. And of course, if you're not subscribed, come join the fun, because we're going to keep it honest, we're going to keep it transparent, and I'll keep you updated what's going on at the shop. So thank you very much. Thank you to the channel sponsor Pimbex once again. Thank you to the viewer, yourself, and everybody else is watching along with you. Thank you for your support. We will see you tomorrow morning.